The idea of the song is, came from the desire to collaborate with two visual artists, Anne-Veronica Janssens and Michel François. It was sort of the necessity to reduce things to their absolute essence, and after 25, 30 years of collaborating, working, and mainly working with music, starting to ask questions about the very relationship between dance and music, and between movement and sound.
This is a woman who built her career over 25 years on her specific and incredible relationship to music, who decided basically to not have any music. That said, there was an idea to use the White Album of the Beatles, which we kind of used as an organizing, almost to organize time more than anything. We would have these timelines in a run-through where we knew exactly which piece of music would be playing, were we to play it, but we weren't playing it mostly. So we knew that this section falls on Obladi Oblada, and this section falls on Julia, and little by little we erased almost any trace of the album. It still remained like a kind of, like a ghost.
I think in the song everything is music. You listen to the movement and you watch the sound. I'm really interested and profoundly touched by the intensity that movement, even in silence, and the musicality that movement can carry. And in a certain way, something, when the music comes in, there is something that you gain, but there is sometimes also a lot of things you lose.
To not dance to music, eventually I came to love the piece for exactly that. The fear and the joy of discovering that actually dance has its own music. It's a new discovery and a new kind of confidence in what dance can do alone.
There's a certain kind of stillness and slowness to the piece, but which I find very seductive, and maybe asks a more careful looking or concentration than you have in quick, snappy entertainment. That's for clear, but I think it's very rewarding, and it's very beautiful.
You have Zeitung, the song, and a piece that we just premiered in Avignon, En Attendant. And I would say that they're the beginning of a kind of back to basics period in her making, which is very much stripped down choreography, a stripped down set, a stripped down costume. But what you see is the body working with ideas much more concretely. So I think you see something quite essential about people moving, and not necessarily dancers always.
I keep on being very much profoundly in love with dance and with movement, and believing that it's a real, one of the most honest languages in which we can speak about us, and that connects us beyond all possible distances that exist between people. That the body can speak about things, the most beautiful things, in the most direct, physical, poetic, gripping way.